some multi-touch gestures. All right, this stuff's pretty cool. So how do you get to the multitasking bar?
Double click.
Double click the home button. All right. There's another way. 4 fingers, swipe up. Oh, won't do one minute. 4 fingers, swipe up. It'll bring up your multitasking bar. Okay. Now again, what's in your multitasking bar here is the apps that you've had open in the order you've had them open in. Okay? So let's say I wanted to go between Mail and Safari and do some stuff. How would someone walk me through the process of how I would do that?
Wait, what is Safari?
The internet.
Open Mail
Okay?
and open Safari.
So I got Mail open. And I don't have Safari open down there, so I got to go back out and open up Safari. All right, so now I have Safari and Mail open. So I want to get back to Mail. What do I do?
And then when I swipe up, they'll both be on the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, now see that swipe up thing is just that.
Oh, it gets even better. 4 fingers, swipe to the side, and it'll scroll between your open apps.
Oh, see?
So actually, open up an app. Just open up anything.
Okay, so if you have...
Now swipe to the right.
Because you're so happy. So easy to get. Please.
I mean, you might open up something else. So you have
Oh, that was
no
my
idea.
camera that I just took.
Yep.
The problem is when you have just to swipe
Okay.
That's the problem. So, those are 2 ways to scroll between apps. How do we get back to the home screen from within an app? Button? Okay. Anybody know of another way? 5 fingers, all on the screen, pinch together.
To do what?
5 finger pinch,
To do what?
go from the close an app and go back to the home screen.
I got it.
That's pretty.
So 5 fingers all on the screen,
There you go.
pinch together.
4 fingers and 5 fingers.
Got it, and 4.
There you go.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right.
All
So,
right, we've learned enough, that's all.
overloaded yet?
And I'm sorry.
Oh, that's just easy stuff.
Take notes, you have a notepad on your iPad, just so you know.
It's yellow too.
It looks just like that.
So, those are some of your multi-touch gestures. Okay?
You're typing on stuff?
Let's see where we're at
It's not
here.
gonna work, Lisa. Let it go. Look.
Yeah, it's something that happens, I do.
So, let's do some real quick troubleshooting. If you have an app that's hanging, and this happens with Safari, not a lot, but it happens with Safari often enough that it's annoying. If it seems like you're not connecting to the internet, but it shows you're connected, it shows these little bars up here, which means I'm connected to the internet. If it shows those, but Safari's just not opening, the best way to kind of start that troubleshooting process is to get to that multitasking bar again by either double tapping your home button or 4 finger swipe up. And we're just going to close Safari out. So tap and hold, get them shaken, tap the red minus, all right? And then start it again. If you have any app that does that, your first troubleshooting step is to close the app out and then restart it. Usually that flushes all the little bugs out and it works just fine. If that's not fixing the problem, you want to do a restart of the iPad, and to do that, you press and hold the home button, which is on the bottom, and you press and hold the sleep wake button on the top right. So press and hold, press and hold. You're going to keep holding, and eventually you'll see the screen go black. You're going to keep holding until you see the little silver apple pop up, and then you can let go. All right, that just kind of restarted it, just rebooted it. It'll take about 10 seconds to get everything back, and then go back in, and you should have fixed your problem for you.
What is this page? Because this is what comes up when I hit my Safari button.
Okay, so we'll come back to that. Hold that thought.
Okay.
All right.
So this has Safari on it automatically.
Yes.
We have Internet Explorer on our computers that we've been using for our email, but now we're really going to try to use Chrome so that we can use Google Docs very effectively.
Yes. Confusing, right?
Redundant is what I was thinking.
Try using a Mac, because when I use my Mac, I have to use 2 different browsers to use Campus, which is so much fun.
But which should, I mean...
So, here's my recommendation, and you'll probably get a little bit of this from even network support people, is I use Chrome for everything now, all right? Except for my iPad. I use Safari on the iPad. You can get Chrome for your iPad. The problem is, Apple does not allow you, like if you click on a link in an email, it's going to take you to Safari. You can't set Chrome as your default browser on the iPad. It's always going to go to Safari. So I just gave up and accepted the fact that I'm using Safari on the iPad. All right. On my computer, I use Chrome for everything, except for Infinite Campus. I can't use Chrome on, I can't use Infinite Campus on Chrome on a Mac. I got to go into Safari.
So with our iPads, with this connection, so if we go someplace else with our iPad, can we connect to their?
So what you have on your iPad right now, you have what's called Shrimp Key, is your Wi-Fi profile.
Okay.
You go to any Jeffco building, you'll connect right away.
Okay.
Okay. You go to Starbucks, you can get
Yep.
onto their free one as well.
So any other?
If
Yeah.
you take it home, you can connect to your own
You
network.
can connect to your own.
Know your password.
So our
Yes.
data center.
Yeah, exactly. You're good to
Go
go
where
wherever
your
you take it.
settings
And that's okay to do.
Yeah.
So, tool-wise, like,
Absolutely.
I can use my
And so-
iPad
so
as a
you-
camera,
I
and
emailed
that's
Rhonda about that
But
one.
see,
She
is
did answer.
there danger in that, just like
Right.
from
There is a
before?
danger, but you don't have a lot of stuff on here, all right? And the
Yes.
danger comes from like Starbucks and some of these unsecured networks that are out there. People use those to hack in because they know they're unsecured and not protected and have no encryption on them.
Right.
So just don't be, locking into the campus, doing stuff that you,
Checking your bank account?
yeah,
Well, definitely not that, but even school stuff, I just.
it's, for the most part, people, the risk is,
People don't want my smartboard lesson?
yeah, they probably don't. But the risk is
They
low
don't want to
still,
look at
all
your
right?
cap unit.
Risk is there, but it's low, all right? It's not like, you guys just see the news today that the AP got hacked. Associated Press got hacked, and they sent a tweet out. Their Twitter account got hacked. They sent a tweet out that said the White House had been bombed and Obama was injured. The stock market plunged.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So hackers are out there. All right. That's great for hackers. This stuff risk is really low. You don't need to
Never mind, I
worry.
figured out my story.
Okay.
Wait for it.
All right. So let's see, I'm back up here.
Problem child. But you could open Safari and get onto Chrome, right?
There's a free Chrome app that I downloaded because it makes it easier to open Google Docs. Like if you have a link in an email, it wasn't really letting me open Google Docs before. But I did that.
All right. So your covers. I'm sure you guys have figured this out. When you close your covers, what happens to your iPad?
This one,
They're not.
this one seems to shut off like all the time.
All right, so we'll get that fixed for you here. All right. So built into the side of your iPad, there are magnets. All right. And when you close a cover that's designed to do it, it'll put your iPad to sleep for you. You open the cover, it'll wake up. All right. So let's talk about some settings real quick here, and I'll show you how to do some of these things. So in settings, in the app for settings, all right. Where we're going to go is we're going to hit general. All right, so on the left-hand side of the settings menu, all right, you've got your general stuff, your broad categories. And what we're looking for here is general. So when you click on general, on the right-hand side, you're going to see more stuff. Okay. First one I want to show you guys is right here. Use side switch to. This is where you set it to what you want that side switch to do. If you want that to lock your rotation, tap on lock rotation and then it's set up. Okay?
Wait, what's it called? Size?
Yeah, use side switch 2. Okay? And what one we're, iPad cover, lock, unlock. Right above restrictions here, iPad cover, lock, unlock. Slide that to on. That will enable those magnets to work the way they're supposed to work.
Weird. Where is that?
Go
Should be
down.
right above.
Restrictions,
Oh, look at this.
mine says restrictions off.
All right, well, here's what I want to do real quick. Well, this is going to be the issue.
Above the use side switch. Oh, here, auto lock, so I can change that.
Yeah, change mine to 5 minutes.
That seems more logical than 2 minutes.
Should be here.
It might be locked down because it's a student.
Oh, pass lock code, that's if we want to have the code.
No, I wasn't there. Okay. What about this? Because I click on mine, why are there 3 profiles on mine?
Okay, hold on one quick second. I'm trying to figure out why.
Probably because it's the student configuration.
Student configuration.
seems weird to be part of the student configuration.
Well, that's because she loaded this as students.
Yeah, but I can't think passcode lock, or the iPad cover lock unlock would be part of student configurations. Do you see it on yours?
I don't have one.
So if we go to, we're in settings.
Karen, maybe Karen's does. She's got a
Yeah, you
teacher.
don't have it here. That's just weird. And so we're still okay on our software. We're only 6.1.2, so we're not too old on software. All right, that's something I'm going to look into, so I haven't seen that pop up yet. All right, so profiles. What your profiles are? Profiles are set up by the management or administrators to disable certain features on the iPad. Is basically what the profiles are. Okay? All right.
Yeah, what if they don't like fish? Because I don't like fish, I'm just saying.
Oh, you could change it.
All right, so see how good you guys are here.
This is giving me a headache.
All right, so we have about 45 minutes left, yeah? I want to spend the next 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. Up here are your questions. All right? So you guys want to break off into 2 or 3 groups or just work amongst yourselves. All right? But I want you guys to try and talk and try and find people that know the answers to these. If you